What do we got here? British money, U.S. money. Money makes the world go around. This British money's they hardly have $100 bills here. 50 pounds, stack of hundreds. For good or bad, money makes the world go around. If 2018 has been a bad year for you financially, listen to what I'm about to say. You got 8 hours left to make 2018 the best year of your life financially. You got 3 months left, a couple months left, but you only have 8 hours left for what I'm talking about. It's going to be December 31st real fast. You can look back and go, what did I do in 2018? Did I hit my goals? Money. The first rule, people ask me, Tai, what's a mindset trick? Here's a mindset trick. It's not even a trick. It's so simple, you're going to be like, I already know that, but I don't know if you do it. Set a goal, hit the goal, no matter what. Hit it no matter what. You know how many people set a goal at New Year's that this 2018 was going to be the year where everything got better, and right now today, October, they're just like, it's not better. In fact, maybe it's worse for you. Okay? Listen to this, and I'm going to tell you why you have 8 hours left. I opened up this scholarship for training you in a new 2.0 version. I did this exactly 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I opened up a test group. 25,000 people have come in since then. First test group, the first wave of people who got in October 2016. Person who got in the first day, Jaden Gross, made 1.2 million his first year at 21 years old. I just thought people who take action quick get results better than people who procrastinate and wait forever. Now I got a 2.0 version, so I'm going to teach you what I told Jaden back there in 2016 that got him results, changed his life. He just sent me, if you can Google Jaden Tai Lopez, but I want to show you something recently. 5 days ago, less than a week ago, I opened up this scholarship that I'm talking about. Listen, look at this. Here's a testimonial I literally screenshotted this morning. All right. Where is this? Tell Zach to post this on my Insta story too. Okay. I keep all these testimonials. Okay. Here we go. His name is Jared Suarez. I don't know if you can see this. Jared Suarez, right here. He says, he poses 32 minutes ago from this morning. You pry on it all day. Why aren't you getting paid for it? Last 10 days, or the last days, I brought in 3 clients with the new sales process. A new way to get clients. What I was teaching in 2016 is outdated now. I made a 2.0 version in 2018, and I'm doing scholarships and open up another test group, just like I did in 2016. Question is, who's going to be the person that gets the big results? You know? So let me just do a little free training too, because sometimes people complain and say, oh, I want to learn for free. Well, college isn't free, at least not in America. So go complain there before you complain to me. But as a little, where's my pen? Where did I put that pen?
Take this one.
Can't find a pen. I guess I won't be able to train. Here's the deal. As I've said, if I give you an exact script, you either call, have a track record. Once you have the first one, then you can use that one as a success story to get other ones. But let's say it's the first one. Here's the formula that I showed this guy. Go to a restaurant you always eat at, a cafe, preferably not a chain, one where you can get to know the manager or the owner. If the owner's there, a lot of times the owner's there. When I go to restaurants, I ask the manager or my waiter or waitress, I go, who owns this place? And a lot of times they'll be like, oh, he or she. So you walk up to them and you go, hey, just had a meal here. I've been coming here. By the way, about your cafe, and I went on your website. Let me just give you, I'm a social media marketing consultant. I wanted to show you something. Right here on your website, I ran a little Google speed test. You get an F by Google. Your website doesn't load very fast. Let me show you here. You don't have an email. You're not collecting my email. It's hard for me to refer my friends to you because your site doesn't load very quickly. Let me do a free quick audit. In fact, while I was over there eating, I did a little quick free evaluation. Here's the 3 things I would change. Boom, boom, boom. I noticed your Instagram, you're not posting regularly. Did you know Kylie Jenner built became the first billionaire at 20 years old to build a business completely with her social media. You got to be on that train. I know you might be older, let's say they're like 50 years old. I know you might not like social media. This is what I do. I've been certified, trained as a social media marketing consultant. If you like, we'll talk another time. I got to go right now, but I can do the work for you. And if I don't get results, you can cancel my contract. You don't have to pay me. It's pay as you go. We sign a contract, and the second you don't like it anymore, you give me 1 day's notice, and the contract's done. I charge between $1,000 and $10,000 a month, depending what you want me to do for you. Good talking. I'll be back in a few days. But trust me, you're leaving money on the table. I'd ask him a question. How much is rent here, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, it's like $8,000 a month for this place? I notice half your tables are empty. Not trying to be rude, but what if I could add another $10,000 a month in customer sales? One of the people who trained me, Tai Lopez, he's on the Forbes list as top 10 business influencer this year. Another trainer is Joe Soto. He worked with restaurants. One of the restaurants he worked with, they pay him $1,000 to $10,000 a month. Started out at $1,000. They now pay him more. He's bringing them on average $100,000 of sales a month. Would you like me to talk to you on how to do that? I'll be back. Goodbye. Boom. You walk out that door. Never be needy. And you know what? Business owners, you do that to 10 businesses. You follow the exact script. One person minimum will say yes. And if you start doing it well, especially if you know the right business to talk to, some restaurants aren't good, some are bad. If you do that to dentists and doctors, you'll start getting one out of 3 saying yes. If you see my Instagram, there's a guy, Chin Gregory, went from homeless to $130,000 a month. He has 7 clients. He focuses on luxury brands. People tell him fashion, furniture. He charges on average $15,000 a month. 7 clients makes him over 100 G's a month. And most of that's net. He only has a few employees. I'm giving you guys this formula right here. I'm giving you this formula. Kyle Munger says, I love the script. Kyle, you related to Charlie Munger? Tony Monty says, Ty, can I join SMMA 2.0 tomorrow? No, I'm going to put a link right here, or it's in the captions for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's a pinned comment or in the description. If you click it, you'll see how much time you have left. I don't know. I'm in London time right now, so I'm a little bit off. But you got less than 8 hours. That's how you pitch people right there. I can do this all day. Don't ever be afraid. You can do that. By the way, if you're shy, you can write that as an email. And you can send out 50 emails to 50 businesses. You won't close as many, but you can send 50 a day. Send 100 a day. You need to spend a little bit of time, 5 minutes on their website. I'll teach you how to do a custom evaluation real quickly that adds value for free. That's the only thing you do for free, by the way. Everything else you want to play, you pay. That's how this game of life. Don't ever be afraid to ask people to pay. People pay for junk food all day. People pay for crack cocaine all day. People pay for horrible education. People go in debt. They're in debt for 10, 15 years. Don't ever apologize. You're helping them make money. You're offering them to cancel at any time you don't make money. It's a great deal for you. How do you overcome procrastination? I'll tell you how you overcome procrastination. You realize this makes the world go around. Even if you're not materialistic. Some people think when I say that, that's me being a materialist. No, that's me being a realist. Since the beginning of mankind, humans have had to control and acquire resources. Yes, thousands of years ago, it wasn't dollar bills or Great British pounds, sterling. It wasn't that, but it was something else. It was food. It was something else of value. It was pottery. It was something you could exchange as a good. You didn't have to do everything yourself. You can't make your own clothes. You can't grow all your own food. You're not going to build your own house unless you're a homesteader. And even then, you want solar panels, you're going to have to buy them from somebody. Elon Musk, maybe. So at the end of the day, money makes the world go around because if you don't have it, you get stuck. And if 2018 you feel stuck, how to get out of it. Now you can't say that no one tried to help you. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. You have to stop feeling sorry for yourself. I repeated that 3 times because at the end of the day, most people are blaming. Well, 2018 was a bad year because my boss didn't do this, or I lost my job, or the economy. Well, that's going to happen every year. So the quicker you become someone who controls your own financial destiny, the quicker you take the risk out. I can't get fired because I'm not my boss. I don't wake up. I mean, I can have things happen to me. Not everything, I'm not going to lie, you have stress and things, but I don't have that stress, and that's a big stress. Every month, every day, if I don't work, I'll bring in $50,000 to $100,000 in my businesses. That's zero work. Okay? So that's a cash flow machine that I've created. Now that's more advanced. It's taken me a while to build that. What I'm going to show you today is not how to make $50,000 to $100,000 a day. Okay? If you're starting out, that's not realistic. Some of you will pass me. You know? I hope you do. Sometimes the teacher is passed by the student. That's actually how it's supposed to be. I'm not greedy. As long as I got enough for what I like to do, go ahead and make 10 times more than me. You'll be a good success story. I've got those success stories. At the end of the day, money makes the world go around. If you have 2018, you're in a bad way financially, it's going to get worse in 2019. Somebody said, how do you get, you realize that nothing gets better without effort. That's how you overcome procrastination. Nothing gets better in life on its own. If you're overweight, you think you just naturally get skinny? If you're not in shape, you naturally get muscular? Never in the history of anything has that happened. It breaks one of the laws of physics, one of the laws of the universe, which is entropy. Everything's always breaking down. If you don't watch it, your finances are breaking down. They're never naturally increasing. Ever. The myth of fully passive income, when I say I don't have to work, I still have to watch my stuff. Okay? You got to watch your stuff. Will it work in India? Rohit Panwar says. Are there businesses in India? The answer is yes. I've been to India. Okay, Joni says, does the Facebook course in SMMA 2.0 work for starting a protein bar e-commerce company? For sure. In fact, I read this testimonial yesterday before I was live for a little bit. Check this out. Here's a guy. Here's another success story. And here's a guy just starting out, Danny Mays, not as big of a number, but he said, thanks again for all your help. I'm still learning, but I just got my first contract for $200 a month. So I don't recommend you get small contracts, but Oscar didn't listen to me, but that's fine. Congratulations. Here's an awesome one from Skills. He says, Ty, this is awesome. I have the whole screenshots for my DM right here. You can DM him, Scott.Hills. Today I bought your program, January 23rd, 2017, a year and a half ago. I completely believe in myself now, even though my parents don't. They said I was stupid for buying this. He's talking about the program, the 1.0 version of what I'm talking about, 2.0 today. They constantly say how dumb I am for dropping out of school and moving to LA. Now look at this, fast forward, April 2nd, 2018. Okay, so it's a year and 2 months later. I'm at 6 figures on my e-commerce store, and he started his e-commerce store by going through this social media marketing program. Because you can either learn what, in the 4 months of training and certification, you can either use it and charge businesses to do their social media for them, or you can build your own business and use social media marketing to grow your own product. That's what I do. I mean, I've done both. I prefer to grow my own product, but that's a little more advanced. But he did it. So that's April 2nd, 2018. Look at this. Now, this is, what date is this? Da-da-da. Huge success because of you. This is in, I think this was literally yesterday. Just because of you. I don't know if you can see this. $102,000. I've successfully built 2 one-product 6-figure online stores. And I've successfully coached 1 kid in Vancouver to 6 figures on his one-product store. I'm now in Berlin, Germany, collaborating with Overload. So now he got 2 different sources of income, each one individually doing 6 figures. So my answer is for sure. So for those of you ready to go, I'm going to put the link below. You can see it in the titles or the captions there. If not, you could just go here. I'm basically taking questions because I'm closing up the scholarships. They're really going to close. It's not a tactic to get you in or anything. The reason I close it is because all these people I'm reading testimonials, like, they pay $1,000, and I can't keep it lower than that forever. It's not fair to them, TaiLopez.com/SMMA2live. SMMA2live.
Here's a question.
Yep.
Is it possible to finish faster than 4 months?
Yes. Most of the most successful clients that got in the social media. Because you already know a bit more about social media than out of 80 million businesses. I bet you right now you know more than 79 million of them. Guarantee you. Because the average business is owned by someone over 55. I don't know about you, but my grandma doesn't know anything about social media. But they do know enough. There's enough awareness in the world that you know, like, I should have an Instagram. Every restaurant you go to, they know they should be doing email marketing with coupons. They know they should be doing Facebook ads. They know they should be doing Twitter and YouTube and Instagram, but they don't know how to do it, and they don't want to learn. Hard to teach an old dog new tricks. So the reason you get a customer easy, you just start talking to everybody. Say, I'm a social media marketing expert. What do? Go to conferences. Go to little free networking meetings. Talk to realtors. You go up to a realtor and go, oh, realtors still buy ads in Los Angeles? On buses. Have you seen that? Those little, like you sit at a bench?
Yeah.
Realtors and lawyers are spending, I don't know how much those are, $500, $1,000 to have a bench seat. You walk up to them and go, hey, you should call every one of those lawyers who has a bus bench and go, bro, I can get you targeted leads. I can get you Google AdWords leads typing in, I had an accident, where is a lawyer? I can target Facebook, your demographic area, make videos. Why are you spending $1,000 bench at? Has anybody on planet Earth ever really need a realtor? Bench. I wouldn't even trust somebody who got a bench, who's a lawyer with a bench. To me, it means they're not that smart. Advertising and an edge win this week. Facebook ads is not as easy as you think. Or teach Facebook ads, and me and him combined bucks on Facebook ads. Saying Facebook ads ain't never done volume. So, will there be future courses? Yeah, we have different courses, but not like this one. Problem. So I'll just get in here. Every single year, I'm training people, and there's net picks and chill. Well, beat you to it. And with space, but I'm training people. I got 21-year-olds all around the world making money. A whole generation in the world I go. Just random dollars a month. Thank you. Australia, I don't know if you saw my Snapchat. Comes up to me at a restaurant, geo-target for my stories. Comes up, he's like, man, I'm 20 years old, and I built an SMMA, social media marketing CD, became a consultant for social marketing. I forget, making 10 grand. Somebody bought it for like $3,000 from him. That's Australian dollars. It's a little less than American. And then you buy a piece of property. Rent it $8,000 a month. It was a historical house. This kid is set for life. He asked me, he said, I'm bored now. What do I do? He ain't 20, he weighs. And he said, dude, how are you able to go live and still make businesses? I have businesses to run themselves. I still want businesses to run themselves. Flip the camera. Say hi to for the people with little money, can you run one idea that may access enough money? Yes, go out and sell people. Mark Cuban was from my house. You might video. It's got a million views. And I asked him, Mark, if you log in here, man, what would you do? He goes, easy. Pat Bradley doesn't believe selling his business based on hope. Well, you might be right, Pat. Maybe you weren't. Was that supposed to be an insult? Yes, I'm giving people hope. Sue me. Is that okay? Should I give people pessimism? Everybody, listen to Pat. Brad knows nothing really about making money, or he wouldn't be typing content. Everybody, what is your point, my friend? Like, people just say stuff like that. What is it? I never figure out. It's like me to a gym and people working out. I'm, bro, you're just at the gym in the hopes you'll look better. And people like, yeah, that's kind of like go to the gym, dude. Oh, you at this store trying to dress better? Bro, they're just selling you hope. You're just selling, this suit's gonna make you look better for work, man. They're just selling you hope and a dream. Pat Bradley says, don't need other people's help. Okay, Pat Bradley. What do you mean? I was just listening to Crank Anchor's Spoonie Love, so everybody's voice sounds like Spoonie Love. That's called self-sufficiency narcissism. There's 7 forms of narcissism. This world is becoming more and more narcissistic. To think you don't need other people's help, Pat Bradley. I mean, honestly, I feel bad for you, dude. You don't need other people's help. How'd you learn everything you know? How'd you learn how to write? Other people's help. Everything you know is a product. You should read the book Social by Lieberman, the UCLA professor. Everything in the brain learned socially. Everything. And people say, this is the sad thing about you, Pat. I hope the best for you. I don't try to hate, and curse people, but so I hope you succeed. Just remember, when you do, you could have done it 5 years faster if you'd listened to other people. If you think the master and apprentice is the best business model in history, that's how people used to learn. The master and the apprentice. You want to be a carpenter, you learn from a master carpenter. You're that dude that's like, I don't know how to build a house, but I don't need anyone to tell me. You just show up with a hammer, nails, and a piece of wood and start nailing. Ain't nobody buying that first house. So yeah, you'll learn it. But by the time you learn it, you'll be so depressed, be so slow, you'll be so bored that you'll give up, my friend. Shamalia says, Tai is the most transparent man on social media and good heart as well. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So what if a business already, Corey Sanders, so what if a business already has someone advertising for them? How do you get that client? Do you underbid the person? No. Don't ever come in as the lowest cost. In a service business, you don't want to come in as a low cost person. Pitch yourself as the best. You're the Ferrari. You're the Lamborghini. You know what Ferrari, you walk, I remember the first time I ever went on a Ferrari dealership. I got a Maserati in 2006. That was my first Italian car, 2006 or 7. I walk in there, and there's Ferraris and Lamborghinis. It was in North Carolina. I'll never forget. It was Greensboro, North Carolina. I walk in there, and I've been around, my uncle sold cars, so I think I'm going to come in and sell and negotiate. And they're like, all right, this car, I remember that first car was like 135. They're like, it's 135. I'm like, I'll give you 90,000. They're like, bro, this ain't Kia. This is Maserati. 135, 134. They came down $1,000. I'm like, I'm just gonna walk out, do the old trick. They're like, bye-bye. I don't care. That's how you have to be. Don't let people play the game on you. If you're making them an extra $10,000 or $20,000 a month, make sure they're paying you at least $1,000. That's not even a tenth of it. Not even a tenth. Okay? Yeah, Philip said, offer a better service. Someone said, at least you didn't buy a Ghibli. When I bought it, they didn't have a Ghibli. I got a Quattroporti. I still have one, Quattroporti, the sport one. Can I do this business if I'm a shy person? Yeah, because you can. Remember I was showing people here? You can email people or teach you how to hire someone else to do the same process. All right, Tai, you're hilarious, man. I'm gonna make a parody of you. I love you, Tai. You inspire. Bugatti or Lamborghini? Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat a Bugatti. But do you really want to drive around a car that's worth $1 to $4 million and leave it with valet? That's the problem. Are there different mentor programs to choose from? Yes. But I'm focused on the social media because it's consistently spitting out successful businesses for beginners, average people in every country. I think we have sales and success stories in like 70 countries. We have 18-year-olds. We got under 18 people. There was a guy, I played in a celebrity basketball game. He got 15. It was like either Papa John's or one of these pizza franchises, Little Caesar. He got one guy who owned 15. Get this. This kid was under 21. I put it on my social media. But when was it? I was in the summer. I played in this NBA celebrity game. Well, it wasn't just NBA. There was like rappers. It was funny. I ended up coaching it because Trevor Ariza from the Houston Rockets was supposed to be the coach, but then he wasn't there, so he said, "Tai, will you coach?" So I coached. It's kind of a funny experience. I'm a 100% win record in my coaching career. I won, and I'm like, I'm never gonna do that again. So I can always say, I'm retired, baby. Got to try to beat that, Phil Jackson. No, I'm just joking. But when I was there, a kid on the sideline comes up to me and goes, "I got 15 a guy with 15 stores, he gave me $500 a store to do the marketing for each one. $7,500 contract. It's crazy. This is the best opportunity in 2018. It's been the best one in 2016. I see other ways you can make money online. Other ways you can there's so many stupid ways people are trying to make money. This one actually works. I keep 700 testimonials on my WhatsApp. That's all I can store, basically, without having to scroll for 5 minutes. Okay? Like, this thing works. It's possible to become successful at 17. Kylie Jenner became a billionaire before 21. So, ask her. She's richer than almost everybody. She's, that's where this game is changing every day. Tell what your best argument business where is your experience and lowest investment. Ralph Kirkich asked. I just gave it to you. Get small businesses to pay you $1 to $10 grand a month. Easy. Walk up to a business owner. Read the script that I'm going to give you in the program. You either call them, email them, DM them on Instagram. A lot of these owners ain't on DM, so don't use that too much. Or just walk in person. Go get a haircut at a barber shop that's somewhat successful, and while you're there, be like, who owns this place? Or better yet, ask the barber who owns the place to cut your hair. Make a special request, and when you're there, you got this guy for 30 minutes cutting your hair. Make him cut your hair slow. Keep changing the haircuts as you go. Be like, I need a little more off the top. Oh, can you make it a little longer? Just dry, and then, no, don't piss them off. But while you're there, be like, hey man, on the way over here, I was at your website. It's not mobile optimized. Did you know that? I couldn't even open it up on my iPhone. People, you're probably losing money every single day. You're paying all this rent for this place. You got all this overhead, all this investment. People can't even see the address. You forgot to put your phone number. There's no email list. You're not following up with people who are clients that maybe you should follow up with. Coupon codes. Every company in the world does coupon codes, but small businesses forget to do it. You say, man, I'll manage your email. I'll send out an email for you, a newsletter once a week or once a month. Just keep all your clients in the loop of what's going on. You got to keep your name in front of people, Mr. Haircut Man. Let me do it for you. Look at this. You do all these good haircuts. You're not on Instagram. Let me build your Instagram for you, and more importantly, let me run some ads for you. Okay? Go to your dentist, your doctor, right there. Okay. Perez Malone says, I love coupons. Patrick says, haha, that sounds like me at the barbershop. That's good. Are you selling people? While they cut your hair? Alright, I'm gonna read some of the names. I got a little email to this email address I used. Oh, it's not that one. It's my Gmail. All right, let's read the names of people getting in right now in the test group. You got less than 8 hours now. I've already been going for a while. Arjun Rai. Now, he paid the payment plan, get in for under $200. I got a payment plan that starts at under $200 a month. You're not going to beat that. I dare you to find a college, community college, underground bachelor that'll teach you how a real business. I got a 4-month training program. You can access it all on your phone, online learning. That's the future of learning. Even Harvard's going online. Even Yale has Yale courses online. Best schools in the world are realizing you got to go online. They're already late to the game. But at least they got on the game. But do you know how much Harvard online MBA is? $70,000 a year, $60,000 a year. My friend's in the MBA program. I'm like, why? He goes, I'm just going for fun. He's already a millionaire. He's like, I don't care about the piece of paper. I already made $1 million. Make the $1 million, then go back to Harvard just for fun. Just so you can tease all the people that are Like 2.0 version, because it's going to teach you all that. You can use the marketing for your own businesses. I did it for one of my companies, Mentor Box. Been showing this every day. Stripe account. Where are we at? The day's not going over. Put my thumb, unlock it. $16,700 today. 710 payments. 177 customers. $800,000 a month. In the last 1 year, 11.1 million. Doubled from 5.5 million the first year. That's all. I use it for my own businesses. 11 million. I put 100 grand into that business, rolled it into 11 million a year, 800,000 a month right now. And I spend less than 1 hour a month on it. Way less. Tai, what's the difference between the 2.0 and the original? The 1.0 version in 2016, it wasn't as refined because I didn't have 25,000 people going through it. Once all that people went through it, we got feedback, what was good. We took out the courses that weren't helping people. We re-recorded better content. We added exact scripts. We added exactly what businesses you should target if you live in a small town, a big town. If you live in the middle of nowhere, how you can get businesses across the country to pay you. They don't even ever have to meet you. It's all about the script, knowing how to present yourself, knowing how to do the work, man. What's your take? Somebody's funny. I love comments. Tai, is it up to date? Rodrigo, Day Corona. It's the most up to date thing. That's why I like video training is better than books, even though I love books, because books get outdated and you can't take back all the books that people have purchased from in their home and replenish, refill them with the right pages. With an online course like we have, it's password protected, and you get in, and if a video needs to be updated, we just swap it out while you're sleeping. Roy David said, I just bought it. Welcome to the group. Welcome to a new world. Who's gonna make 2018 before this year closes out, while everybody else is procrastinating and blaming other people, saying the government, blaming Donald Trump, blaming the economy, blah, blah, blah. People love to blame. I know why. It makes sense. It's easier to blame than take responsibility. We all know that. It's a true story. They taught a gorilla sign language. Forget the name of the gorilla. They taught him sign language. He had like a 300-400 word vocabulary. They come in, and this gorilla had a pet cat. Like it lived in it was at the zoo. I forget which zoo, San Diego Zoo, one of these zoos. So they had a cat to keep him company. And one day they came in to the zoo, and the sink where the gorilla was had been torn off the wall and thrown across the thing in a fit of anger. So they used sign language, and they said to the gorilla, hey, did you just, rip that sink off the wall and throw it? And the gorilla went like this. He signed, the cat did it. Even animals want to blame other things. It's built deep in the human condition. The gorilla wanted to pass it off on his, there's a famous picture, I think. It's like the big gorilla and a little cat sitting next to him, and he's like, it's the cat. That's how everybody I meet that's broke, they're like, no, Tai, it ain't me. And I agree. It's part of the system. Up to 18 years old, if you're broke, it's not your fault, because you're stuck in the system by law. You can't just leave. You have to, like in America, they have truant officers. They'll come bring you back to school. So I don't blame you if you're 17 and you're broke. But the day you hit 18, you're like that gorilla. Who are you going to blame? That? You're going to blame some government worker? If you don't know that bureaucrats and politicians don't have your best interests at heart, you know nothing about planet Earth. Nothing. You must do it yourself, my friend. Andre said, keep doing what you're doing. Heather says, dang, why don't you take Discover Card? I forget why we stopped taking Discover Card. I think it's because not many people used it. But if you're having super trouble with it, send an email to customer support. You can try to call in. We have a phone number. When you go to tailopez.com/SMMA2live, there's a phone number that you can try to. I promise you right now, I'm not going to hire 50 trillion phone operators for when I do these closeouts. So probably nobody's going to answer, but you can email. We'll try to get back to you very quickly. If you need PayPal, I don't love to use PayPal myself personally. PayPal's an annoying company to work with. No offense to PayPal watching. Tai, I can't afford the course. Man, I got it where you can get a payment plan under $200. Borrow money from somebody. It's not like you're borrowing. People, the average person, like my brother borrowed 80 grand to go to college to learn Spanish, to get a Spanish degree. Don't borrow 80 grand to learn Spanish. But 197, I think you can pay that back. You get one customer. Let me show you how this thing works. Just imagine you get in. You come in, the program. Month one, you get one customer. Let's just say the lowest, trading you 1,000. And you do a good job for them. Month two comes, you only get one more customer, but this time you get a little better. I'll show you how to charge people $2,500. So one more client, and you still have the last one that rolls over on a monthly contract. Now month three, you already made $3,500 on autopilot. So you really get good. In month three, you get one contract. Like Jaden, my first student, basically, who got in first day of 2016, he charged on average $5,000. So you get one $5,000 customer. And let's just say you stop there, because people, if I do more than that, people will be like, oh, is that realistic? 1,000, 2,500, 5,000. You're making 6 figures. Does everybody do that? Nope. But a lot of people have done it. A lot of people have done it. A lot of people have done it. Why is he living in an apartment? I'm not in an apartment. I'm in a 2-floor hotel in London. They don't make big places in London. You got a 2. So I'm down in the powder room. It's got the best internet. Zachary said, Noam insists. This is how you do it, brah. Okay. So I just sold my income property, and I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Here's the thing. Even if you get in this program and you don't even get a customer, how's it going to help you to be on the cutting edge of marketing and social media? Anything you want to do ever in your life, any business, any source of income, you're going to have to get paying customers, my friends. Learn how to get them. Abu said, I build. What kind of gum is that? That's not a gum. It's a little icebreaker mints. I don't know why I'm eating it. Frank, are these yours?
These are mine.
Adrian,
I put them there to distract you.
to distract me. Yeah, it's late here in London. I'm going to bed soon. Okay, let me read some more people. Just welcome to the group. Billy Kong. I like your name, man. YouTube, Michigan. Welcome to the group. He paid the full payment. If you pay the full one-time payment, you save. Hector Lopez. Oh, he's in Mexico. Welcome to the group, Hector. Just remember, you can live in any country. Before I even started SMMA, a guy who followed me said, Tai, I want you to know I live in India, and I'm an affiliate. He does affiliate marketing, which is a different type of way of making money online. A little harder than this one, but he had figured it out, and he goes, I'm making $15,000 a month. Let me just put that in perspective. If you live in the country of India, and you make $15,000 a month, that's like making $50,000 a month in America or in Europe. It's crazy money, maybe even more. Like when I was living in India, I went to India for a summer. I was eating in gourmet restaurants. I remember it was $4. $4 for like a gourmet meal. And so India, this guy, but you know why? Because none of his customers were in India. He was in India selling to US customers, charging them in US dollars, doing affiliate offers that were US based offers, paid in dollars, and he got a split of it. So, we teach contract structure in SMMA 2, or should I just Google it? I'm less than 72 hours into the course, and I signed up for 2, look at this, take a picture of this. And I signed up 2 drive-in movie theaters on a $2,200 monthly retainer. Kyle Munger, put that in. That's not somebody I know. It's a YouTube comment. Just scroll down. I want that pic. Put that in the SMMA testimonials. I'm building this. I already got probably more than 700 now. It was 700 like a year ago. Let me see how many I have. This is actually a new phone. Oh, I got 952 testimonials. I've been saying 700. We got 953.
Oh, there it is. Kyle Munger.
Kyle Munger. You know what his biggest problem is? He needs to know how to do a contract because he's got 2 drive-in. This is happening right now. I just opened this 5 days ago. What do you think about investing in cannabis? It's fine, but you're never going to invest in money if you don't have any cash flow. First get the cash flow, then you can invest. There's no investing when you don't have cash flow. I gotta pull that up. Where? Can you pull you? Let me pull you.
Yeah.
Let me just show this. I love this.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Look at this. I'm going live. Kyle Munger. Tai, each contract structure. I'm less than 72 hours into the course, and I signed up 2 drive-in movie theaters for $2,200 a month. That's real. I don't even know who that is. I'm live right here. I'm in my little two-story London hotel. It's called the Powder Room. $2,200. He's not even been in it for 3 days. Killing it. Good job, Kyle Munger. Can you caption that? Save
Yeah.
it first, yeah, and then caption something, whatever you want. Man, sometimes there's too many different places to read. Let me read Instagram. My eyes go crazy. Instagram has a problem because the way they do comments, if the background's white like this, you can't read the comments. Somebody said, "What if you're in another galaxy? Don't smoke so much weed, man. Stay in our solar system, please. There's a lot going on with your shirt." Yes, very observant. Is there an age limit? Nope. There's young and old people in this. Doesn't matter. I'll teach you how, whatever your age, you can position it as a strength. So if you're super young, you walk into the business owner and you're like, "Hey, Mr. Dentist, hey, Mr. Doctor. Look, I know I'm young, but guess the best people who are best at social media. I've been doing phone, social media. You probably got kids and grandkids that are good at social media. You do the dentist thing. Let me do the social media thing for you. Okay? And if you're older, you walk into the dentist and doctor and say, listen, whatever age you are, 60, I'm 60 years old. I've been in the workforce for a long time. I've worked in different things, and this is what I do now. I got a lot of experience. I got a lot of common sense." So you just reposition whatever you are, truthfully, into a strength. If you got the cash flow, what do you invest in? Real estate, buy other businesses, launch other brands. That's what I do. Do I do delayed payment? Justin Baldwin? Yep, we got a payment option. So you do $500 or $200. Let me put this in perspective. You can get it for under $200 a month if you do the payment plan for 3 months. You know how cheap that is compared to any. Name another alternative you have. Just anybody name one that's going to show you how to it's a 50-hour. I've got a camera shy. You have to make a lot of videos to do marketing. I'll get it. Okay. Damon Samoria, I've never seen a bad comment about that program. The social media marketing program, I'm sure people have written bad comments. People write bad comments about everything. You can be LeBron James. You can be Steph Curry. You can win. Some dude who never played basketball still going to talk back. You can be, greatest soccer player, football player in the world. Some fat dude on the couch is going to write a comment negative about you. But SMMA has an insane track record. That's why. Did anybody name something you can do less? For it's a 4-month program for under $500. That comes out to, like I said, less than $200 a month. Name something. Community college on average is $1,000 for a quarter, and you're in a community college. Never forget that.
Azusa Pacific.
Yeah, Azusa Pacific, a college, some college randomly. I saw a billboard. Me and Alex, it's the $42,000 a year to get an undergrad degree. I'm like, what are parents? Parents should be child support. What is it? Child services should come for child abuse. You put your kid in a school and you drop $42,000 for Azusa Pacific. No offense to Azusa Pacific teacher, if you can bring somebody as a guest, they always say yes. Teachers are in industrial warehouse classrooms. There's 500 kids in the undergrad one. I just email the professor. I have to ask the professor. One professor, I walked up to him. I said, "Can I sit in your class?" And he just goes, he's like a mad scientist. He was like, whatever, He did not care at all. I just sat there, and guess what? I was learning more than any of the kids because I wasn't under the stress of having to memorize everything for an exam. I could just take the stuff that actually helped me and leave the rest. I didn't have to write down, okay, because I was like in a poetry class, because I would just want to learn to write better. I don't care about the meter And those are, can you write a haiku? I mean, what? These kids are like sweating in there, and they're paying. It's like a paid torture session. And then they're going to forget it all the day they graduate college. Or they might have already forgot it right after the exam. This is genius school system that people will pay $40,000 or $50,000 a year. Good choice, parents. Best thing a parent can do. Let's shackle up our kids with debt for the next 10 years. Nothing will make your kid happier with your child rearing skills. And people go, no, but you get way better jobs if you have a better degree. Really? I got lots of employees. I don't even look at resumes. I remember hiring an Ivy League person who was a moron. I fired them, and I was like, what happened to your brain? Ivy League. I have a PhD who worked for me. Finally, I was like, I can't handle you. You have no common sense. You don't know how to make money. You make stupid decisions. You're a master of memorizing things. That it. Goodbye. So I do not look at resumes. I have PhDs, and don't think it's because I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. Okay? I'm not. I got in Menso when I was like 7 years old. So I'm telling you, it's not a horrible thing to go to college, and it's not an amazing thing. It's kind of like neutral. Okay? It's not a necessity, but for some people should do it. It's a necessity to become a medical doctor, to become a lawyer, but let's just face it, is everyone going to, sometimes people say, but Tai, you're teaching people stuff and holding out false dreams that this is going to help people, and not everybody's going to become a millionaire. Yeah, well, is everybody going to benefit from a college degree? Is everybody going to benefit? Because I know it benefits medical doctors who get rewarded with $300,000-$400,000 salaries, and lawyers and architects and CPAs, but does it really benefit the people getting the English degrees? Really? That's the main benefit. They look back in their life and they go, greatest decision of my life. 80 grand of debt to learn English. I met somebody at a conference. I'm talking to them. What are you in school? Oh, Tom, I'm trying to say. They're speaking to me, and I go, what are you in school for? English. I go, you already speak English. I don't know, some smart ass is going to go, yeah, but it's English lit, and it's more sophisticated. Yes. Gerunds is great life skill. Parents, let's stack up your kids with a lot of conjugation of verbs. There is nothing. There's no other way to learn language than conjugating verbs and memorizing gerunds and articles. You know what? The sucker's born every minute, my friend. Just let the suckers do what the suckers do. Let the suckers do what the suckers do. Don't be a sucker yourself. Take care of yourself. You'll be good. The gorilla's name was Coco. Thank you. Yeah, that was the gorilla. So will you hire me? Every once in a while I've been, man, it's so hard. I put out a job application every once in a while. TaiLopez.com jobs. 7,000 people apply. 14,000 people apply. I mean, people with every sort of degree, no degrees. Where's the good people at? They're not been trained. If you put people in industrial complex to train them, they're going to come out train employees, because I couldn't hire anyone good. To this day, never, especially in what I do, cutting edge stuff, tech stuff like that, I've never been able to hire somebody who understood how to make money that I didn't have to train. I've been able to hire people who have specific skills in here, but to understand the whole picture, man, that's what you want. The whole picture. Eli said, I wish my professors would think like you do. You absolutely nailed it. They can't. They're in the system. As Albert Einstein said, you can't fix the system with the same mentality that created the system. You can't ask a professor to fix the education system. He's paid by it. He's going to be biased. Beware of perverse incentives. And I'm not anti-professors. For certain things, professors are great. To learn Egyptian history, it'd be great. I mean, who else are you going to learn from? Although I would just say travel to Egypt. That's my thing. Just go to Egypt. Go to Egypt. Believe it or not. You want to learn Spanish, like my brother? Got 80 grand Spanish degree. I said, just go to Spain. Live there. Have fun. Flirt with girls. Go to clubs. That's how you learn Spanish. Because after 4 years at UNC, he still can't speak Spanish. Just 80 grand debt for no reason. Come on, people. Let's make 2018 the best year you've had financially. You got 8 hours. Go right here or go to the link. Let me read. I got 5 minutes left. Not sure if I'm going to go live again. Any last questions? Okay, who we got? Jack Garay, welcome to the group. Jeremiah Dinjaman. It's an interesting name. Christian David. If your cards decline, don't freak out. Try a different card. Sometimes you got to call your bank. I see a few declines. Jordan Creeth, Jonathan Rodrigues, Cameron Weeks, Jorge La Paz, L. Diaz Jr. How come us Latin people always go? Brandon Meadows, Isabel Frattaraglio. Doesn't say where she's from. I bet you she's from Italy. Nothing. Lauren Warren, Tyler Flores, Taha bin Muhammad. Where are you at? Okay. Going to work in every city, state, or country. But we give you the basic one that you can modify. Perez Malone said, Ty, this was the best $4.97 I've ever spent in my life. Izai Torres, hey Ty, I bought your program today. Boom, welcome to the group. Rafael West said, Ty's in Los Angeles, not London, y'all. Okay. You should go look at my Instagram. I'm driving on the opposite side of the road. I'll be definitely in London, unless I could time travel. Or I could time warp. That's what we need to learn to do. Forget airlines. Just warp around. Can one of you come up with that? That would be a better idea than a social media marketing agency. Anyway, you probably got less than 6 hours left or whatever. I'm not sure how long I was going. Go to the link. Get in, my friend. Get in. Trust me. I'm not going to let you down on this road. Never forget that. Okay? So I'm going to go. Here's the final link. It's go there. There's a video explaining more, all the details you have on what you're going to get there. Last person, if I look, Joe Bosco. This. New York. Joe Bosco. Getting to the last person before I went offline. We need to start keeping track of how old everyone. Okay. Teach how to automate the business. Yeah. Okay. All right. Talk to you soon.
Oh,
My card's got me.
All right. You want to